Um, so from when you were fighting the skull, um, like based on what I sent you guys in the chat, what it looked like, the flames on it have died down. They're still present, and the eyes are no longer like glowing like that. They seem to be have dulled out a little bit.
Okay.
Um, but from we'll say because you guys probably take some time to make sure that all the undead are dead and whatnot, and to explore the rest of the cave.
Yeah, I got oil to burn their bodies with.
Um, with you messing around with the
Yeah.
skull, we'll say throughout the process of that, you you learn that the skull is able to, and make sure you write this down. Whoever the fuck wants to write it down.
Oh God, one sec. I don't have notes open.
Same.
Let me know when you're ready.
Isles of Death.
I'm ready.
Okay, where the fuck? Nope, that's the wrong one. Where did I put them? Okay, so this skull, while you have it in your possession, um, and I'll say while you're attuned to it, you have a uh, we'll say,
Skibbity toilet.
well, I'm trying to decide on how big of a radius I want to give it. uh,
Okay.
1 mile.
This skull, while in my possession and attuned to it, I have well, we'll say I'm trying to decide how big.
okay, we'll say you have a 30-foot radius that
Kilometer.
gives any undead that are your allies a um +3 to hit.
Sick.
As well as you're able to cast animate dead. Uh, we'll say there's 2 charges for that per day. You can also you get a once a day cast of vampiric touch. That is a concentration spell.
Word.
Basically, you're gonna get his spell repertoire that he had. So once a day vampiric touch, once a day
Word. Word.
blindness, deafness,
Yeah.
um, ray of sickness, and then if you don't have this as a cantrip, you get chill touch.
Word. And Ray of Sickness was once a day as well.
Yes, they're all once a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even the
Seems
cantrip.
good.
What was that?
Even the cantrip.
No, the cantrip. If you don't know the cantrip, you just innately learn that cantrip while you're attuned to it.
Question. Can we cut the head in half and just like have the face?
No, you can't.
Damn.
And then I will say, as well as for the flames that are like on the skull, with fiddling around from it, you learn while you're attuned to it, you can make it emit like glow brighter light. It can go up to a 15 foot of bright light and then 15 foot of dim light. So 30 foot out total, if it wants to, or if you want to make it to.
That's pretty sick. an undead flashlight.
That mixed with your shovel is pretty good.
Yup, yup.
Um, other than that, let me make a roll real quick. Okay. I'll also say in total, throughout digging throughout the cave, through all the cobalt stuff, there is like a pile of you like at the end of it, you make a pile of like not the best quality scimitars, but they are scimitars nonetheless. Probably wouldn't sell as much as like very well made ones, but they are
Can I
weapons.
fix them?
You do manage to collect a small bag of like different gems, like rubies and
Word.
stuff like that. I'll say, let me roll. Let's see how much that is. Got to do math real quick. We'll say you find about 14 random assortment of gems, about worth probably 30 gold each.
Sick. What's that like? 450.
400 something. 420.
YOLO.
um, but yeah, other than that, you find just a bunch of shittily made tools, not too useful. I will say, when searching the cave, it does seem like there were like this is an area where the kobolds were making their home and stuff. You do find like areas where they were have their egg clutches, but it is destroyed. There was nothing left.
I'm good. I'm good. The question I was curious about is like we have all these shitty weapons with blacksmith tools. Can I make them not shitty?
I mean, you could take some time to do it.
Okay, okay.
It'd probably take. Uh, I think you.
Weeks.
I think you would have to be back in town to have like some kind of like the
I mean
proper equipment to do
that's
it.
fair. I'm more so like
I mean, yeah,
trying to give them to people.
yeah, you can take them and definitely make them a lot better.
Alright, how many do I got? Just a pile
Yeah, I'll say. We'll say about 20.
cool. Word.
Trying to think. Oh yeah, and then
Oh yeah, I wrote down a bunch of stuff here. List. I got a cloak of warmth, a bunch of scimitars, 5 specially marked scimitars.
yeah, that was from the last cave you guys were in.
Okay, okay, okay.
And I will say the only other thing of like interest in the cave is while you guys were going like up to where their clutches were, or on the way to where their clutches were supposed to be. There's like a kind of like shittily made altar to some kind of dragon deity.
You want to burn it down?
Well, well, I'm not the biggest fan of what I can only assume to be a Tiamat shrine. Uh, I don't know if I particularly care too much. All souls end up touched by the Raven Queen one way or another.
Word. I set it on fire.
As it goes up in a fire, just in the corner of the screen. Tiamat will remember this. No.
She is fire, right?
Fuck.
Or is it the other one? There's a couple of dragon gods.
I'll say for the sake of this, it is a Tiamat shrine.
Oh, okay. Not anymore. It's not.
Oh, now it's a pile of ash.
Yeah, it's a shrine to the sun god.
All piles of ash are actually just shrines to the sun god.
Is that what happens when? Is that why you cremate people?
Yep. Yeah, you send them to the sun god.
Shit.
Into the woods.
He can sort them out.
Hmm.
uh, is today the day the teddy bears have their picnic?
Is that from
You what?
like? Is that from that game where it's like Naughty Bear or some shit like that?
No, that's from a 1940s song.
That does sound like Naughty Bear. That's funny. I haven't thought about that game in years.
The only reason I know that is because some YouTuber put himself to the torture of playing it. They're not. Oh, Elizabeth so might be here. Okay.
Galileo.
Yeah, we can keep going. It's just that she'll be here in probably a few, maybe.
That's cool. We in here. She can John Cena till then.
Okay, so where do you want to enter the forest at?
The north.
Straight ahead.
No. On the opposite side of the.
That's gonna take us days.
Okay. Fair. Do you want to just go down the river? We got the canoe. We could just like hop one square over and then just take the canoe through the waterway.
Could do. We're looking for people, right?
No,
Specific
we're
people.
not looking for anything up here right now, right?
We're like some people got sent here and they didn't come back.
No, hold
So
on.
that's why we're here, right? Or is that a different place?
No, okay. So the report was, um, which one is it? No, they sent a group up here to basically explore this forest because they've been having problems getting
Uh,
into this. Like
yeah, just says they couldn't get into the woods deep enough, but
yeah,
it doesn't say they died.
yeah, they were like
Oh,
basically
okay.
generally not having it every time they went in. They were either hearing weird sounds or some stuff
Yeah.
like that, and they would just give up on going, or they would try to
Yeah.
venture in and then
They
not
do
make
what
it
we
very
did the first
far.
time and just nope out. We're just like, oh, these trees have people in them. Fuck this shit. We're out of here. Fuck this forest. uh, but yeah, we're just trying to like make a discovery, see why shit's haunted.
I mean, honestly, that's the river is probably going to be the quickest way.
Yeah, to get the deepest into the woods the fastest.
Yeah. I mean, if this up here is the same forest as this down here, separated by this like road thing, the center is like the deepest is like somewhere in here.
Right. Um, let's see what I got here to work with. The bells. Okay, yeah, I'm chilling with only first level spells. What do
I
you
have
got?
second level spells,
Okay, okay. Do you
but
have
I don't have any third or fourths.
That's fine.
I mean, you
Do you,
guys, like, if you want to say you took a long rest in the cave, I would assume you did.
No, I mean like I'm not high enough level to do three or fourths due to my
multi-class?
weird multi-class. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Do you have pass without a trace by chance?
I do not.
Rip.
I am a melee caster with smites.
Fair. Uh, Sadly, I think Nathaniel has pass without trace as an option.
I mean, I'm not too worried. Most things can't really hurt us.
Fair. I just mean like if we're trying to sneak through the woods, like a +10 stealth is like, ugh.
Are we trying to sneak?
I mean, it makes us get there faster.
Does it?
6 half dozen.
Yeah, six is half a dozen.
Yep, that's the saying. It's like we can burn a line straight through the woods, or we can like
Well, I don't think that would go too well if there's a protector of the forest. Let's go with the river.
we're going over the river through the woods.
Over the mountain, through the river, to the center of the forest we go.
Yeah. My, what big teeth you have.
What honking teeth you have.
Okay, so you
What
guys are taking
honking big ears you have.
you guys are taking the canoe.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're just gonna be paddling down the river.
well, up the river.
I don't know.
It starts all the fuck way up there.
Maybe it's one of those weird uphill reverse rivers.
Okay. We'll say as you guys before you get to like the bigger lake area right there. Roll me a T100, please.
A D 1.
I'll beat you this time.
31. Mans was ready.
Okay. Trying to see if I have something that would work for this. I mean, I think I should.
Oh shit. $17.88. Hey.
I got a Glock in my Rari. 17D, no 38.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
It's weird that he has a cock in his ass.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's not what that means.
If it is, if you mishear the word Glock.
That, but in my Rari also does not mean in my butt.
I'm pretty sure it does.
This isn't the South Park episode of what in my.
That's wrong. So bad.
But dude, it got like 15 million imaginary views.
I definitely perpetrated like at least 25 of those views.
Okay. Okay. Before I change the map, I'll explain what happens. And hey, Lumi, how's it going? As you guys are paddling along in your canoe, you hear the clanking of armor running towards you as through like some clearing in the trees. You see a female person, like a female running in what appears to be. What would be the best armor for this? I think.
Full plate.
No, 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 no. How heavy is chainmail?
Pretty
Heavier
heavy.
than you'd think.
Uh, Let me look at the list here.
She just
Chainmail's
has
like,
pots and pans duct taped all over her body.
We'll say scale mail because that's probably the one that's gonna be the.
She's like that pan shot guy from the Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
But yeah, you see her running through the forest. Um, and she looks distressed, and it currently looks like she is running from something. What would you guys like to do as this
Word.
is happening?
I'll lean
I got this.
towards my brother and go, what do you make of that? You trust it?
Detect evil and good.
Uh, you know if there is face, celestial, elemental fiends, undead. Okay. Are they? Hold on, I gotta double check and make sure I didn't put that in wrong.
Okay.
No, I just gotta double check because I'm not
Yeah,
a
oh,
hundred
you're
percent.
good. That's fine.
Because what I have on my thing does not match what I think it should be. Okay, yeah, that's what they are. Okay, you sense a fiend.
Is she a fiend?
Yeah, you sense a fiend coming from her general direction.
From her general direction.
Let's put okay.
So I know their
Does it
location.
say?
So if it's not her,
Oh, okay. You know the location. I thought it was you just know the
as
general.
well as where the
Yeah, it
creature
is.
worded,
It's
yeah.
coming from her.
Okay, yeah, she's a fiend. Yeah, she's a devil.
Hmm.
Uh, and
She's a devil, Ricky Bobby.
as this is happening, uh,
Hey, devil lady, where you running from?
I was thinking about doing message and like trying
Oh, yeah.
to do some like weird like entity reaching out like go left and then continue forward for 100 feet and then turn right and then like
we're just gonna use this map because apparently I didn't have the map I thought I had, and I'm not
Do you
going to look
still
for
have
one right
your?
now.
Do you still
Uh,
have a pole, Jordan?
do I still have the what?
A pole?
The pole?
Yeah.
so for the sake of this, we're just gonna say you
Oh,
guys
the
are.
10-foot pole? Yeah.
For the sake of this, we're just gonna say that you guys are still on your boat, but you can put your tokens wherever. I just need this to be able to show you.
Or
Gotcha. Just like wave at her, tell her to jump in the canoe. She can make it, and then just like snub her with the pole. Like,
Um, and what I wanted to say, as you guys are like sitting there discussing and she's running, behind her, um, you see this shit chasing her. I don't know if I made it big enough. I need to. There we go. Shift C.
oh, those are your allies, Jordan.
yeah, those are my boys.
It. This thing is about. I'm gonna say about 9 feet tall.
Is it similar to the thing that we try to snag in the sky?
No, this one.
Oh, okay.
This one looks. If it could fly, it doesn't look like it can fly very well. I'll say that much. It does
Okay.
have like a bunch of wings around its like waist, but you're unsure if it can fly.
Uh, do I know if it's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead?
Uh, mm, no, you do not sense any of that coming from this.
Uh,
'Cause technically, it's not an aberration.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that thing's not registering on the scale.
It seems to be chasing her, and then as soon as she like spots you guys, she starts running in your general direction, leading this thing to you. What would you like to
Uh,
do?
that thing broke the scale there, Jordan.
I'd like to input my 500 kilogram bomb stratagem and throw it at the feet of the woman running at us. um,
Do you have time to set that up?
uh, well, up, right, down, down, down.
No.
Oh, you mean my bomb?
Yeah, I was talking about
Okay.
your bomb that you wanted to make.
I do not have time to set that up. I haven't put it together yet. It needs way
Uh,
more prep time.
oh, I have an idea.
Hi guys.
What's
Hello.
up?
Oh shit, she's here.
I've been here while you guys were doing whatever it is you're doing, whatever you're fighting. I was just kind of listening while I'm setting up my own stream. So yeah, but I'm back. I'm here now. Continue though.
Oh, that's
Well,
fair.
don't worry, you get to join the fun as well when you get here.
Do you
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that?
yeah. I expected it. That's why I was kind of listening, seeing what's up. Sorry
So,
I'm late. I stayed late at work.
Nah, you're fine.
Yeah, you're good. I kind of want to go command and just tell her to halt.
Her?
Yeah,
Um,
and then we just keep pedaling.
command creature, blah blah blah.
I mean, what if we just write a contract really fast?
Is
I don't
it
know. I don't
technically
know if I
like
really fuck with devils, bro.
uh is this technically like a charm effect or
I believe it is considered a charm effect. It's an enchantment.
It's an enchantment spell, but is not charmed.
yeah, it doesn't say charm in there. That's my only
Yes,
question about
it does
it.
not give the creature the effect charmed.
Uh
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
consider
yeah, it only
charmed.
lasts around.
okay,
Yeah,
so wisdom save.
or even better, instead of halt, I'm gonna say grovel. That's funnier.
Okay. Uh you say it as soon as she gets within 60 feet and she got a natural one, by the way.
Okay,
She fucking falls to the ground and grovels. Um,
sick. Keep the
so
gondolier gear going, bro.
question. Um, when they do this, are they still allowed to talk?
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Cool. Um, okay. So as that happens, I will say, uh, she's no longer playing the game. She is not happy. So as soon as she hits the ground, she's gonna drop her disguise and issue her command to the thing that was chasing her to get you guys. But you guys, I wanted to show you what this looks like. You see this groveling on the ground in front of you.
Oh, I was clicking when you
Oh, here, I'll do it again.
Control Z. What the?
Oh,
That looks like a Skeksis.
For those who are
A
magically,
hag raven.
for those who are magically inclined, you can roll an Arcana to try to decipher what the fuck you're seeing. Another
does
19
that
from Jordan.
does that mean I have to be proficient in it or no?
No, I mean if you have magic or studied any kind of magic in your backstory, you can fucking.
Okay, yeah, I was just making sure. Some DMs like specifically make you have proficiency.
No, I don't give a fuck. I just as long as it makes sense for your character to maybe know it, I'll give you the opportunity.
I mean, I roll it. I'm a monster hunter. That's about all I know.
Okay, so yeah, Elizabeth Bisto would
I'm more
know
survival.
that the top part of this person looks like I would say similar to a hag, um, from what they've heard in their travels, because there are sea hags as well. They all look different, but Jordan, with your 19, you can definitely tell that this is a hag for sure, and not a very common one. This
A
is a
double hag.
variation of a night hag, a crow hag.
She's probably a
Uh-oh.
demon hag, honestly.
But as she's groveling, she issues the command to her big thing that was chasing her to get you guys.
Is the command a bonus action?
I mean, does it take their action to grovel to the floor?
It makes them in their turn.
I mean, it's not technically like like, oh, I have to use my thing to command it. It's basically all she has to do is give it a verbal.
Right. I'm just saying, like, on the word command, it technically says at the start of her turn, she hits the ground and ends her turn. So,
Well, that's why I was asking if she could still talk while she hits the ground.
yeah, I was just saying, giving a command to a thing is different from talking. I thought you were meaning like talk to me.
No, all she has to do is talk to that thing and say, "Get him,
Get who?
get you."
Who's she pointing at? She's groveling.
I think the thing would get this general sense, it being that she is
How
its
how
master.
smart is it? Oh, I don't know. It looks pretty dumb to me. I don't know.
But yeah, we'll say for the sake of this, you can either we can say you're still in your canoe, so you can
Yeah,
either take
I was
this.
just going.
You can
I wasn't
either,
stopping for this bitch.
yeah, you guys can either keep rowing and try to outrun the thing, or um, stay and fight. Your choice.
The base keeps running and running and running and running.
So if we don't kill this thing, it's going to mess with us constantly.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we can kill this thing. Is my immediate thought.
Not the big one.
Let's put it this way: I would be surprised if you could kill her at the point in time.
He only got 100 and something.
Remember how I said variation of a night hag?
Yeah.
It's not exact. I had to mess with some shit.
It's probably similar to how that ice devil was that you played with.
Because
Yeah.
unfortunately,
If we
there
kill
is.
it, if we fight it here, I assume we're not in its lair. So here's probably one of the best places to fight it. The problem is we just don't have prep or information.
Let's put it
All
like
we
this: if I were to go full tilt on some of this shit for her spells, uh, you guys are not gonna stand a very good chance at this level. But for what's about to happen, she's probably not gonna be in the fight. This thing, this thing is probably gonna be your main worry right now. Because depending on what you guys do,
I throw the zombie at him.
what zombie?
The one from last time.
Oh, when you had the shovel blast?
Yeah.
Isn't that guy dead? He's a pile of bones.
I mean, is it worn off? Has it been a day since I cast?
Pretty sure.
I thought it was 6 a.m. Sorry.
Uh, but yeah, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to try to outrun the thing? You want to stand and fight it?
Uh,
I mean, we can run if you want.
I think we need to like at least move down the river so it's away from her. Or I feel we can fight one or the other, not both.
That's fair.
Um,
All right, let's try to divide and conquer then.
let me see what's up with this map because I know this one has like a.
Because I mean, I do have the daily nuke.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, we're gonna use. We're gonna use this one because
I'm really glad I didn't cast Sanctuary, not gonna lie.
At least this one has a fucking lake to it, which helps. So we'll say, for the sake of this, you guys are gonna to get away from the hag. You're probably gonna go out into the middle of the lake, right?
Hmm?
Because that's the
To get
closest
away
way
from
to.
the house.
Yeah.
We're
Can
still paddling up the river,
well,
and we're
the
like
thing that
right
is
before
chasing us,
the lake.
the thing that's chasing us, one, is it in the water? Two, can it fly? Three, like, how
Well,
is it
what I'm
chasing us?
asking you is, you guys want to stay in the thin part of the river and
Yeah, I
try to go
understand. I was
back down,
asking
or
you
do you want to go
questions
forward,
to
which is to the
clarify.
middle of the lake?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out more information about him following us to make that decision.
Well, I'll say, if you guys are gonna stay out in the water, the the wings would begin to flap, and he would probably. He can't get very high off the ground, but he can definitely fly a little bit. He's a
Okay.
little.
Oh, that's great for us actually.
Yeah, I will just coast out of the water.
Okay. Just place your tokens right here in the middle of the map. I don't know why I have fucking darkness on this map.
Did you prepare levitate today?
Me?
Yeah, I'll use my beat of force and thunderwave, and
I don't think I have a
we
levitate
can send him
prepared.
to the stratosphere.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix this map real quick because this is apparently one I fucked up a while back.
No, I got Detect Evil and Good, Guiding Bolt, Thunder Smite, Searing Smite, Command, Shield of Faith, Healing Word.
Okay.
Then I have a Mold Earth, a Toll the Dead, a Bending, Thaumaturgy,
Go by
Guidance, Sacred Flame.
5.
And then alright. We're gonna hope this guy's strength is rolling bad.
Okay. For the sake of this, unless you guys are gonna hop out of your canoe, you guys are gonna be like in a row together. Um, we'll put him starting out over here.
Elizabetho.
She's probably still getting her stream set up or some shit. I don't know.
I was seeing if she was actually in this fight or not.
Yeah, I assume she's gonna be.
Yeah, give me just 1 second.
Word?
Uh, guys, go ahead and roll initiative, and then as well, I need to place down. As this thing begins to fly, it spits out one of these things.
What? What is it doing?
It spits out one of these things.
Okay.
Move that there. And then I've got to roll for these fucks. Wow, that is terrible.
Okay. As it begins to fly, I shoot it with a longbow.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits. 3 damage. Like, you shoot it, it hits, and then one of the heads just grabs the thing and like snaps the arrow in half off its body.
Aha, you fool! That arrow was poison.
Anything else?
Blindness, deafness. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I thought Dem was first. Blindness, deafness,
Oh no,
con.
I was just trying to get something off before combat started, like he did.
You said a con save?
Mm-hmm. He looks like he's decent at those, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's a big boy. That is a 22.
Yeah, that'll save. Does it, casting spells through the skull it count on the D100 rolls?
I'll leave that up to you if you wanted to. We can go full tilt if not.
I mean, I don't mind. I just didn't know if it was like this is an entity that I am controlling and casting its spells, like I'm forcing it to do that, or if it's like me because I have the skull. Now I know these spells.
I would say it's probably you know these spells, and they give you the one a day a cast for it.
Word.
No, that would not trigger. I think
Question: with that wording, can he use his other spell slots to then cast those spells?
no.
Okay, so he doesn't know them.
Well, they're not innate. I just learned them magically.
Do you remember what percent you were at?
I do not.
We'll say you were at 25, now you're at 50.
Cool.
And I will tell you right now, like, unironically, Con is one of his highest stats. He's a big boy.
I thought it would be just because of how chonky the thing looked, but that was like my best spell to just like throw and run.
Yeah, I get you. Anything else
And
from
it's
you?
free, so. Um yeah. Bodhi is gonna broadside the little guy that just showed up.
Yeah, both those will hit.
Both will hit. Let's go.
Yeah, they're not by any means heavily armored.
17 piercing.
Ooh, okay. And to accurately describe what like this little thing is, the guy next to him,
Mm-hmm.
it is like I'd say a small swarm of like crows, almost looking like they're blended together, sort of.
Okay.
But yeah, both those hit, very solid hits. You kill like a good amount of the crows that are making up the swarm, but they are still alive.
Um, I guess I will. Can I use my movement to paddle the boat?
Uh, sure, but I will say
Yeah, we have like the little step pedals.
I would say if it's only you moving it, it'd probably be cut down a little bit from 30 feet.
I mean, 10 feet. If we all get 10 feet of movement to move the
Well,
boat,
Well, technically, if we're all paddling, then the boat's movement speed is faster than ours.
I mean, we're still fighting current. I mean, well, we're in the middle of a lake, so
No,
not
we're
yet.
not.
Yeah, there's no really current. I would say,
Because we go twice as fast on water with the boat.
yeah, I would say you could probably get like,
20 feet.
sure, we'll go with that.
So let's go as a group 20 feet that away.
Boop, there you go.
Yeah. And that'll be turn. Do we want to reshuffle our positioning on the canoe?
Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna rule it like this for the canoe. That way we can't have everybody moving the boat all over the fucking place because I can see it being a problem. Each round of combat, you guys get whatever an average canoe speed is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was happening, because, like, if the boat is double our movement speed and ours is 30, then each of us get 20 feet to move the canoe per round. And that's still the same as one
Okay, yeah. So for a
movement speed
total
with
of
the canoe.
60.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like in D&D, all of our turns technically happen at the same time.
Yeah.
So we'll say you can each move the boat 20 feet in whatever direction, or you can all agree to let one person move it 60.
I can't wait till we just go right and left and right and left and right and left.
Just back and forth.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're a rascal.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to rearrange, you guys can.
I'm just. I didn't mean to do that. Wait a second. What does this one do?
This music sounds really cyberpunk.
I don't hear it. What is this?
Yeah, it's called Bloodshed. I was honestly thinking about changing it to something else.
It's not like breaking immersion. It just like feels like it could be used as like
I need more water.
cyberpunk music.
Here, maybe these
Water.
will fucking be good.
What else? How deep is this water?
Pretty deep. I'd say about, I don't know, what is an average lake like to the bottom?
That varies insanely.
I'd probably say to the
Depends on the patch.
very bottom of the lake, like dead center, probably like 200 feet, if not more, down to
It's
the dead.
Damn, what? That's insane.
Down to the down to the deepest part in the dead center.
Yeah, it's a big ass lake.
A meteor made this lake.
Okay, so I can't.
Because if it was like 110 by 80, then it'd be like 60 to 70 feet. If it was like natural and not by some explosion of some kind.
I'm just gonna stick with my original 200.
It's way more terrifying that way, that's for sure. I imagine it's like there's like little like craters here and there that it just drops.
I'm gonna go to the back of my boat and use. I want to hold my action to cast a spell for whenever he gets like further out in the lake.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I can't do anything else because I'm gonna vote.
Okay, apparently I didn't put this in the proper order. Elizabeth, you're up next.
Okie dokie. I can't be a werewolf here, or are we already werewolves?
I would assume you're out in the middle of like the wild. You probably are like in your hybrid form.
Yeah, we probably would have definitely went hybrid form as we were being chased by a crow monster.
Okay, well then I'm going to turn into a werewolf and do the whole psychic blade, bite, claw / whatever thing.
Yeah, you
You
would
can
have
only
to.
do like a ranged thing.
Yeah, you would have to either attack them at
Oh,
range
range.
because they're like at the lake shore right now. They haven't had their turn
Oh,
yet.
hold on.
So
Then hypnotic pattern. Would that be a good one to use here?
Yeah.
yeah, you could.
Huge.
I assume, have we had a long sleep since the last time we fought?
Yes, you have.
Okay, alright, let me reset all these spells to, alright, we're gonna do that boy.
Okay.
Is that boy?
He might actually fail. Okay. And the swarm. Wow, they both were shit.
Give me 1 second, I have to go grab food out of the oven, I'll be right back.
Word.
Okay, so they both failed. So at the shoreline, they both fucking fall asleep.
What?
Let's go.
Oh, they're incapacitated.
Yep. They're taking dirt naps. So they are asleep for 1 minute or until they get damaged.
Oh, word. Let's just get out of here then.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay. We can say that you
It's gonna-
guys.
Do we want to go in this cave or do we want to leave?
That cave's not that.
Fuck.
Literally, I didn't have a
assume that's
big
like-
open lake map I could use.
I assume this is the hole we came into the lake on, and this is the hole we leave the lake on.
Let's just assume the lake is the only thing that means anything in this situation. Transfer you back to that map.
Oh, while they're incapacitated, I want to take a picture of them first.
We don't have that anymore.
No,
Yeah,
I bought one.
Oh, did you?
When did that happen?
When we went back to town, we asked that. I was like, yeah, I'll fucking buy those.
I thought we left town, and then when I tried to take a picture, we were told we could buy it.
Yeah,
I thought we went back to town after that.
if you have the money right now, I'll let you minus it off and just say you have it.
Sure, I don't give a fuck.
Uh,
I have 583 gold. How much is it?
how much is a standard ass sending stone? It's not gonna be the same exact as a sending stone, but just a little bit more expensive. Just a
Okay,
tad.
I'm back, what happened?
Well, since you guys made him fall asleep, or since you made him fall asleep,
Yeah, you one shot him with hypnotic ready.
so because basically since they saw a hag and that thing, they just want to leave the area.
Pin 4, good buddy.
It's an uncommon, so I would probably say
20,000 gold
no.
pieces.
Fuck that. No.
50 gold. I'll give him 50 gold for it right now.
We'll say. We'll say 200 because it does the same thing as a sending stone plus the pictures.
Okay. I'm gonna send him pictures and be like, "Look at this shit."
I'm gonna buy one too,
Cool, go for it.
because I like to go invisible and flank. So
Yeah. We also both have sending stones now. So does that mean we technically talk to each other?
I mean, you can.
Sick.
What does this fucking spell do?
I got like a big box of Angry Orchard today. It's been so long since I've had one of these.
Honestly, if they had a little more apple taste to them, I'd fucking love them.
yeah, I like the
Yeah, you like the green apple, right?
yeah, the green apple ones are nice and pretty tart. Um,
I will
the
say
other ones are too sweet for me.
as you guys like take your picture of the thing on the like a little ways away from it on the shoreline, you guys see the hag one more time, and as she like you just see her as she's slipping away, like she was basically watching the fight. But as soon as her thing, like her little minion went down, she's
Right.
slipping back into the shadows.
Can I use sending on the hag? Or does she have to have a sending stone? I don't know how those work, honestly.
Uh,
I think you technically have to like pair them slightly.
yeah. Hold on, let me pull back up
But
sending stone. I just had it.
I
Come.
I
think
could message her.
yeah,
Okay,
I
yeah.
think I
So sending stones come in pairs. You have to carve bullshit into them or touch them together, and then you can be able to cast sending in between them.
yeah. So if we both have one, we can touch them together, and then like we're connected, but we have to like touch someone else's to connect to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. How far? Probably close enough.
How far does the
Yeah.
120
message
feet.
go?
From
120? Yeah, I'd probably say.
the detect good and evil, I would have that up for like 10 minutes, if as long as I don't break concentration.
Uh, did you cast that thundering smite? Question mark TM.
No, no, I was just trying to read it.
Okay. What are
Because
you?
I was just asking. I was just curious because we just saw her, but like I didn't know if there was like anything else that was like following us or like watching us.
Well, let me ask: are you guys? Because you guys were, we'll say for the sake of this, out in the middle of the lake, going away from them. Which way do you guys want to go? Because you're currently sitting out in the middle of the lake.
Yeah, I think we would just go straight, like northeast ish, like follow the river.
Okay.
Because like if we dock, that they're right there, you know.
Jordan, what were you wanting to do?
Um, I want to um uh tell the hag um uh we mean no immediate harm. We are exploring uh uh mm, dang it. No, that's probably not right.
Yeah,
Um,
just tell her to lighten up, dude.
I mean, she's got a beat coming out of her stomach. I don't think she's gonna lighten up.
She just needs some more light in her life.
Well, I'm not a bard, so I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry.
Tell her to sunbathe her anus every day.
What? Oh, what the?
I mean, she's a bird person. Wouldn't it be a cloaca?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she kept that part of the person.
Um. Um. Yeah, I'll just say. We are explorers passing through. What do you want from us?
She's allowed to message you back, right?
Yep.
Is there a limit on the words?
There's no limit on the words.
Okay. Because I'm not gonna do a fucking hag voice. I'm not gonna even attempt to. She tells you that you are trespassing on their domain, and for that, she's gonna feed you to the heart of the forest.
The heart of the forest.
And yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Okay, so what she's telling me is if I put a bomb next to the heart of the forest, she can't do anything to me anymore.
You don't even know what the fucking heart of the forest is.
Something that can eat me.
Maybe.
Oh, so you're saying it can't eat him? Then how's she gonna feed him to him?
I mean, there's more than one way. There's more than just the sense of general eating.
I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure.
yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's still the same thing. To be fed.
Digestion is digestion.
To be fed is to
It
be fed.
takes different methods. Um
To be fed or not to be fed? That is the question.
so we are exploring this because those other people couldn't.
As you guys are going along, getting deeper into the fucking thing, could everybody please roll me wisdom saves real quick?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay, then passes. That would be a failure.
Guidance.
No.
You can roll a d4 and add it to that because of his guidance.
Quick, inspire yourself.
Does bardic inspiration work here?
No, you would have had to already given it to yourself. But you can, because he has a cantrip, and we'll just go for Baldur's Gate rules here. You can fucking add a d4 to your
Oh,
roll.
Baldur's Gate rules.
So then it's gonna be a D. Oh, I need to roll a D4.
Yeah, roll a d4.
Yeah.
Also, it's a fail, Jordan.
Rip.
Ooh, she's 14.
Okay, that brings it up to a pass. So everybody but Jordan makes it.
What about the ship?
I did talk to it.
Oh yeah, I mean you can roll for the ship if you really want to. I think
No, I
it
want
would
my
probably
ship to suffer
share.
whatever this is.
I think it would probably share Jordan's bullshit. Maybe I don't fucking know.
The bird would.
Anthony,
Kim Possible.
you can roll for the ship. Yeah, ship still fails. Okay.
How does a ship have a +4 to stealth?
You small.
Smallish.
You need 2 hands to hold them now.
Yeah.
I'll say, let me fucking. I know there was some bullshit. For the next hour, as you guys are going along for the 2 that failed, you have disadvantage on saving throws against being feared and or charmed, as like you're just going along the presence of this forest as you get deeper in. It's just something hits you, psyching you out.
Okay. Do you want to push forward or short rest or get out of the boat or how deep's the
Well,
river?
I assume these sending stones are connected to the guild.
Yeah, you, me, and the monster hunters.
So we can tell the monster hunters what's happening in this forest.
Yeah, I told him look at this shit earlier. I sent him a picture, right? Or you just want him like
Of the
this
hag and the
stupid?
crow thing.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we can ask them, right? It's like,
I would say you got a picture of the crow things, but not the hag. The hag would have been like slipping back into darkness.
um we can ask, we can tell them that there's a hag in the forest. It wants to feed us to the heart of the forest, whatever that means. Do we leave, or
I
are they
see.
going to pay us to hunt more monsters?
I say it takes just as long to get back out the way we came as to go out the other way.
Okay, yeah, this would be a good just for reference, because the map really doesn't show it. This is like the general vibe of the forest around you. Just fucking pitch black, kind of eerie ass bullshit.
Uh, question. We all have dark vision, so are we fine, or is it like affecting us anyway?
Oh, is it magical darkness?
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit happening around me at this time, so I'm just gonna be quiet for most of the time. I'm down with whatever the group would agree with.
Fair.
Word.
I'd say it's like kind of a magical darkness. You guys can see a little bit into it, but not much.
Okay.
I'd say, because what's your standard dark vision range?
Uh, I have 60 feet bright light and darkness as if it were dim light.
Okay, I'm gonna say that reduce that by like half. It is now uh 30 feet at what it should be at 60 feet, and then 15 feet at what it should be at 30 feet.
Okay. Vision half to got it. Uh But yeah, I mean, what was the distances there, Jordan, that you measured?
Oh, it was 60. Going the top route, 45 going the bottom route. Or meaning this way for 45, this way for 60.
Going back to town would be like 65.
Yeah, so about the same as leaving the forest to the north.
But we would have to go right back through the hag we just got away from.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you like can assume that the hag might have just been in the area. You're not 100% on that. You assume if
Well,
she talks
I
about like a,
assume that 5 minutes have gone by. So,
I would assume it's been a little more than 5 minutes, but
well, you said there was an effect that lasted an hour, and then we started talking about what we wanted to do, and I just assumed zero time has gone by.
well, you gotta remember each square you move is like a fucking like it takes time to get there. So you guys went from this square to here to there to there.
Yeah, but we encountered the hag in the middle of the lake, and then Jordan moved like one or two spots at most.
So I would say one,
It's
two.
sleepy go bye-bye time.
Yeah, I would say 1, 2, and then on boat. I know you guys can move faster.
Yeah,
Um,
in
I would say
Tomb you can go 2
3,
squares
4,
a
5,
day on a
6,
boat,
7.
or 2 square. Yeah, yeah, but that's like deep jungle.
Well, I'm giving you the benefit because a tomb is weird and as you know, all hell.
Yeah,
Um, I would say
but that's I think 2 squares and that's
2,
20
3,
miles.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, I would say you guys probably have about another square to go before you would absolutely have to sleep. And then if you didn't sleep, you'd be going throughout the night to take a point of exhaustion.
Um, you just want to like switch off in shifts of paddling.
Yeah.
Have the other people meditate in the boat.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, honestly, I should say like yeah, let's say 1 square, one square more. So you guys still going up or down?
Yeah, I think we would end up going up just because
Yeah.
yeah, like the hack could still be chasing us. We don't have information. It's unknown area, so
Okay. Then who wants to take the first rotation of this? You guys sleep and the other one paddles.
I don't know.
um
Initiative.
I'll take nightmare blunt rotation. I'll go I'll go first with high passive and weakness of fearing.
Okay.
Okay. So Jordan's going first.
Tie the canoe to Bodhi and have him help move us down the river or up the river. Have him be like a little tug.
Okay. I'll say I'll be able to make one extra square before it gets to that point where like it's pitch black or whatnot. But go ahead and, since I moved you another square, go ahead and roll a general D100 real quick. Hot damn. Oh boy, my favorites. Because it's the only map that has like a stream running through it, we're just gonna use this one.
And in its butthole.
I don't think you can do that. It's not technically broken.
It will be now.
Yeah, you guys can put your tokens. Yeah, we'll say in the middle of the river. As do I have? Okay. Assume Elizabeth still put her thing down here. Sure. But as you guys are going along, and Jordan's the only one up right now. Oh shit! That chemist, he's alive. Jordan, as you're going along with your passive perception of 19, you hear something like coming through the wind, like something's like skirting along the wind, and as you turn to look, you see, and this is going to be a disadvantage because he's throwing it from further. Does a 17 hit you?
Yep, just barely.
Okay. As you turn to look, there is a about you-sized rock coming at your face, and
Me-sized rock.
yeah, a you-sized rock, and hits you square like in your upper torso, knocking you into the water. You're best be lucky you're immune to regular damage, cause that would be 31 bludgeoning damage.
Oh fuck.
As
Kill
you
giant.
as you hear as you get knocked into the water, the rest of you would I would assume wake up. You guys hear as something big is heading your way. Uh I'd say Jordan would be able to surface from the water to see this big fucking thing come out of the tree line. This thing, while crouching, a little bit below the tree line, but standing up tall, it is just as tall as the trees around it. Big crow. And yes, that chemist you may join when.
Kim Possible.
Yeah, I keep hearing it too.
That's my girlfriend's phone.
Beep, beep,
For-
beep.
That's her text message noise. But yeah, I would say roll an initiative because This thing found out where you guys were.
Run away.
Yelling giant, get out of here, you bitch.
It makes me sad that you guys can't take regular damage because that boulder shot would have knocked Jordan on his butt. If only it was a magical rock.
Magic rock. I cast magic rock.
That's not a rock. That's a boulder.
Okay.
The adventurers
Our-
of Faerun used to ride these babies for miles.
You're not
Quick
fucking
transmute.
SpongeBob. Get out of here.
Quick, transmute all the rocks. You can't throw them if they're not rocks.
At that point, I argue he just picks up a giant chunk of the earth and throws it at you.
It crumbles.
Lizabisto, you're up first.
I mold Earth his projectiles.
But he can mold Earth
This has to
himself.
be ranged, right?
Unless you're willing to hop off the boat and run up to him. Which I wouldn't really recommend.
We also can't see him.
Well, I would say, for the sake of this, he's also glowing a little bit, which is giving you guys just a little bit more light. Just to go off his portrait. He glows ever so slightly.
You call that a glow?
Sure, man. You can send me that shit on Discord, Chemist. I'll look at it when I get the chance. Another hypnotic pattern. He got it. 18. Let's go. And that's just a straight 18 too. He's got no pluses.
No.
Hi, Breaker. Okay, so, I don't know.
He got a straight 17.
Damn. Unlucky.
Also, Elizabetho, say hi to that chemist. He's in the in my chat.
Who are you giving
Hi,
advantage
Chemist. Sorry, it's
to?
kind of loud in my background right now. But hi, Breaker. Hi, Chemist. How's everybody?
Silvery barbs gives somebody advantage
Um,
as well.
I don't have any more actions, except for like my bonus actions. Does anybody want a bardic inspiration before it's their turn?
No.
I'll take it.
Okay, alright, then I guess I'm just gonna end my turn and let you guys go.
I will say, for the sake of it, you can move your 20 feet if you want to. We'll say she'll move her 20 feet. Can somebody put 20 feet from where Elizabetho is forward?
I like to let her go 60.
My friend Breaker says more excitement, more energy, more footwork, more footwork. He didn't say the footwork part. It's just my TikTok brain.
So 60 right over there. Fine, we'll move you guys 60. But that's all the movement you get for this round.
That's fair.
Okay, Beston, you're up.
Well,
Well,
Best in being a melee caster.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Yeah, I just did that, so I guess that's
Oh no no no
that
no. I was gonna
77.
say, that would trigger it, but also, you would need to climb back into the boat. You got knocked off by that rock.
I can teleport.
Okay. Yeah, that would trigger it. So go ahead and roll another D100.
77.
Oh, that's the second one. Oh no, wait.
Yeah, the one was the first roll.
Okay, no, then that wouldn't trigger it. Never mind. I thought the
Ah,
77
okay.
was a.
Okay.
So now you are up to
75
yeah,
then.
75%.
And then we're gonna wait a second. Oh, I didn't take that. That's unfortunate, but that's also fine. I'm going to Eldritch Blast that thing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another D100. And yeah, that
For
would
4 force damage.
that would trigger it, yeah. Owie, you hurt it so much. Yeah, give me a second D100 roll for your trigger. Ooh, he rolled high.
For once.
deck of many things.
It just gives me the deck of many things every time I roll a 95. I get a new deck of many things.
Yeah.
Um,
Every time.
So with this one, Jordan, you feel a surge of energy going through your arms. You feel that your next melee attack or ranged attack with any kind of like weapon based kind of stuff, it can be like your Shadow Blade or whatnot, will have an extra effect to it.
Cool.
I'll say for the sake of this, because I know you don't probably have like a bow or anything, it can also be on your spell. But I'll just say this because you get some magical surge and whatnot. Yeah, I would say it'd probably be cut down to probably like half since he's pulling you guys.
Ord.
So just 10 extra feet, which would get
Eh.
most of you guys off the map.
I think only he would end up getting off the map, but we'd all be at the very tip top.
Yeah, we'll move you guys right there. Okay. Rascal, you're up. Then, oh, there he goes. Then, did you mute yourself?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was just measuring. I'm gonna move down to like the bottom edge of our boat
Okay.
and just kind of try to command.
Wisdom save. He got a natural 20.
Word.
Fuck, man. This is the first guy to roll high all night.
Then just gonna leave.
Okay. His turn. How much damage does that do? Okay, he's gonna use his movement to basically go from where he is and slam down about like right here, sending out a wave of energy in your guys' direction as he like slams, and it's a spell if you want to counter spell it if anybody does have that.
Nope.
Does he bam and thank you, ma'am?
No. But make a con save as he sends out this wave of energy that is like pulsing along the top of the water. That is a failure, and that is a failure. Was a bestow.
Having technical difficulties. One moment.
I got you. I'll roll it for you real quick.
Is this going over the water or through the water?
Over the water.
Okay.
She got a 7. Okay.
Here's the con save for the boat.
Over the river and through the woods.
I don't know how much health a canoe has.
20 probably.
You're right.
I'm gonna say for the sake of it, because you guys are probably gonna need the boat. This is only gonna hit you. This is only gonna hit you.
We will need the boat, yes.
Yeah, this is only gonna hit you guys. Okay. As this wave pulses out and hits you guys,
Blood armor.
and it is a black, like, ichory wave of energy. You guys take 17 necrotic damage each.
Easy.
It rolled very poorly, considering it could have been a lot more. I got, like,
Ooh-wee.
got 3 2s out of all my rolls.
Oh,
That
jeez.
sucks.
That's like almost half my health, though.
And that would be his action, because that takes an action to cast. Unfortunately.
Fortunately, yeah.
Well, considering he could have picked up another rock and just knocked one of you into the fucking river.
He'd probably miss.
And I'll assume on Elizabeth's turn, you guys are gonna wait to get the fuck out of Dodge. Since you guys can
Absolutely.
move. And this thing...
Wait, what do I need to roll?
You don't need to roll. Basically, because you guys were at the center of the map, you can move 60 feet or 20 feet at a time. And on your turn, they're gonna give you this thing to say, yeah, you can go all 60 feet. So this thing, with you guys being in the river and the other boat pulling you, this thing wouldn't be able to necessarily keep up. So combat would end right there.
Can I
Okay,
snap a
gotcha,
picture of
gotcha,
it?
gotcha.
Yeah, you snap a picture, like you know how like
I want to like shoot a firebolt at it so that it just lights it up. Like I'm not trying to hit it. I just want the like light of the fire to reach it so
okay,
that the sending stone can see it.
you know how like every picture of like Bigfoot or anything is always blurry and you can't make out? That is essentially the picture you get. You get this giant cryptid bird, but your flare like your little fire is not enough to light it all the way up, so it's just a blurry like thing in the like middle distance of a dark forest.
I help with Sacred Flame.
Giant cryptid bird and
It is now a glowing cryptid in the picture.
it's just a grainy Bigfoot. I decided to be nice in that because if I had like if it, I'd say if you guys weren't moving as fast as you're moving, it could have casted a much stronger spell.
No, thank you.
But yeah, you guys keep going, and it is dead night right now, and you guys are in the middle of the river, going down. So what would you guys like to do?
Continue shift paddling, I assume. We need to GTF out of this forest.
Yeah, we'll just shift paddle. Do you want to slow pace stealth it, or do you want to just go?
Just go.
Okay.
Did you just say shift paddle as in like shift paddle in Minecraft?
No,
No, as in like taking rotational sleeping shifts because it's nighttime.
yeah, you guys
Yeah,
ran
we're
like
Oh,
always.
okay. I thought you were being nerdier than you were.
yeah, no, they're the like you guys literally have to take turns doing this, or you're gonna get to a point of exhaustion.
Does shift paddling do it? I thought that just made you get out of the boat.
No, like basically with our setup,
I
one
don't
guy
know.
goes to sleep.
No, I mean in Minecraft
Yeah,
when
I
you
don't
hit
even know what
shift
he's
while
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
paddling.
in
for some reason
Minecraft.
I can't think about in Minecraft if it's shift or controlled that makes you go faster. One of them does make you hop out though. I'm not sure. I thought space was
Mm.
to hop out.
Okay.
Oh.
'Cause space I think is to hop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just like have one person sleep, and then the other two paddle, and then the next person sleeps, and
I
then
will say, if you
we're
guys
always offset.
take a, we can either do it like this. You guys can keep going, like you're going in, do shifts, or you guys can all just stay up and paddle and get out very quickly, and I will make you roll less D100s to see what happens.
Okay.
Which means a less probability of an encounter because you're going so fast.
We don't take a point of exhaustion. We can just like meditate in a field somewhere.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So I will say. Yeah, for every 3 squares, you roll a D100 now. Also, um, Jordan, your character, about around here, you get the ever so faint, like, feeling of your crystal magic. Like I'm talking about super faint.
Which direction?
I would say like somewhere around here-ish. Like
I'm not
it's
seeing
hard to
anything.
identify, but it's very super faint.
I missed your ping if you ping the direction.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I had it only where I could see it. I'd say it's like somewhere in this general direction. It is very hard to like get a grasp on it.
No, that's not what I want to do. There we go.
And then somebody give me D100, just one. Up ahead in the darkness, in like the sky, you can see several swarms of like that were next to that big like amalgamation of crows before. They haven't spotted you. Could you guys roll stealth real quick? And this will just be a group stealth, so it'll be like in total. Oof. Not off to a good start.
Call me Swiper. Because half the time Doris sees them.
That's a dex save. Is that the same as your stealth, Ben?
Yeah, this is the same number.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
I don't have any like the edge, just a +2 to all my deck stuff.
Okay, so yeah, with that, Den like saving you guys there by just like one or two numbers, really. They are flying in the sky, and then they seem to dart off in a direction, not noticing you guys, and you guys are able to slip past them. Boop, boop, boop. You make it to the crossroads. Which do you want to go up or down?
I guess that down will be faster to get out of the woods, technically.
Yeah. And one more D100 roll.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care either way. Do you want to go exploring north, or do you want to like get out?
I mean, we'll be around the same place. Like, we have stuff that we can do up here in the mountains. I'm unaware of stuff in the snowy area.
Right.
I will say this
That's why I
much.
meant just like explore. We would usually just be like wandering.
Mm-hmm.
For the snowy area, like, I'll say the town will give you the information. Not many people have made it up there yet. That is the least explored part of the, this island, continent. And with a 92, as you guys are almost getting out and you come to the fork, often I'd say probably this direction from you guys see another one of those amalgamation of crows that are
Can we get the fuck out of here, please?
you guys are trying. Another round of stealth checks, please. It has not spotted you just yet.
Woo! Look at that!
Yeah, thank God everybody else rolled good. Yeah, it doesn't spot you. I will say this: the noise that this thing is making as it's going along just sounds like, okay, you know how like when birds get together they're real loud and just like, this sounds like that but on a magnitude like times 10, 20. Like, it's just horrendous. Uh yeah, and as you guys get out, um and you're like, you have to blink as you guys get out of the forest, your eyes adjust from just being in the pitch black darkness that was in this forest. The sun is already like about, I'd say, noon or a little bit more into the afternoon. You guys have a point of exhaustion. And yeah, you guys are now out of the forest. Exhausted, tired, and having seen a lot more birds than most people do in their lifetime.
It's actually wild. We've seen more birds in those 3 days than most people see in their lifetimes.
Yeah, I mean, how common are birds, like big birds, like
I thought you just meant birds in general.
Dude, Sesame
birds?
Street's here.
Yeah, that's that guy who threw a boulder at Jordan. His name's
Oh,
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
That makes me
Big
want
Bird
to.
angry.
That makes me, because now dude, I got an iPad finally, and I'm gonna get
Would
Procreate. I'm That makes me want to make an animation of Big Bird throwing a rocket, like my bad rendition of Jordan's character.
that Big Bird is the timeline where Big Bird survived the Challenger disaster.
The Challenger disaster.
Yeah, Big Bird was supposed to be on the Challenger rocket that exploded.
Yeah, they were planning on like broadcasting it to like children all over the country, and they decided not to.
And then the rocket blew up. So
Okay. Big Bird from the explosion got massive amounts of radiation. Survived the fall
Oh yeah, we just need to make like a Fallout mythological creature.
and then just became a cryptid.
Yeah,
this is like Earth circa 40K.
yeah, we'll make like a
When
Fallout 5 with that as the main monster.
Big Bird from the Challenger disaster.
I mean, they've got a Fallout system. I think that goes with. I don't know if it goes with D&D 5e, but I know it's some kind of tabletop RPG.
Yeah, you could probably just run Fallout in D&D 5e pretty easy.
Well, I'm saying they've already got a system out there for Fallout. I just don't know if it's D&D 5e or what, like if its own system. I have no clue. I don't know much about it. I've just seen people post about it.
D&D 5e, but set in Fallout universe.
But yeah, what would you guys like to do now that you're out of the forest?
I'm a Nuka-Cola paladin.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, long rest. I need to get back my hypnotic pattern so I can one-shot things.
I need spell slots back.
I hope in the Fallout TTRPG you can be a warlock of Mr. House.
I just want like full D&D magic, but there's
But
also Fallout mechs.
but canonically, I killed him on my playthrough.
That's cool. We rewind every time.
Oh, final, just so you know, I do have to leave at 11 just because I work a long shift again tomorrow and I got to get to
Yeah,
bed.
yeah, yeah. I mean, Den's probably not staying up too much longer. I know he hadn't slept as well, so we're probably not gonna be doing too much else besides like
Yeah,
deciding where you
fair.
guys are gonna go from here.
With my current
Okay.
setup, my microphone is like hella long range, and I can pretty much get anywhere in my apartment and talk on the microphone.
Nice.
But yeah,
I'm currently dealing with not being able to be set up where I usually am. So
I will say, as you guys like go to take your long rest, um, you see from like the forest edge, there's like I'd say about not two full trees, but there's definitely a bunch of them. There's a bunch of crows in trees just staring at you from the forest line.
And I start
Get
like
it?
indiscriminately fireballing, like not fireballing, firebolting like trees until they like start catching on fire.
Can I
What do what do you
do
guys
the
do?
Sure.
John
Like
Cena
speak
you
with
can't see me
animals?
but an abyssal?
I'm telling you guys, speak with animals. I
You
need.
want to speak with the crows that tried to murder us indiscriminately?
You think they
I'm
can
just
hear
waving
me
my
from?
hand.
Nah,
I'm just
there's no way they can hear me from
going.
here. I don't think it's got that long of a range.
Crows that murder you, a murder of crows.
You can see us. You don't know.
But yeah,
I just
you
want to
can
start
keep
a forest fire to thin the numbers.
Yeah.
doing that. I will say, as as you spend a good like, let's say,
I
couple.
didn't. It does. I don't. I don't think I put a range on it. It just says range self.
Well, that's to cast it on yourself, but yeah, it's like you can. Unless you're wanting to get right next to the forest and just talk to them, you'd probably have to yell at them to talk. But Jordan, as you're like blasting, you spend like a solid 2 minutes blasting one tree directly like in the leaves. It's not working. You would think a normal tree would already be set on fire. For whatever
Well,
reason, these does not seem like it's gonna catch fire.
I assume that would be the case at some point in the forest. I just didn't think it would start right on the edge.
Well,
That
I
On
can
the
tell
sucks.
you this
edge
from
to
looking
glory.
from looking at these trees. They don't look like normal trees. They kind of look a little bit messed up. Not as bad as the ones that were in the middle where you guys were, but certainly not normal.
You know,
Oh wait. So you're saying that the trees here look worse than the trees here?
No, no, I said they don't look as bad as the ones in here, but they don't look
Oh, don't look
exactly.
as bad.
Yeah, they don't
Okay.
look as bad, but they are still like not normal by any means. You can tell just by looking at them.
Is there oh, what's the term? Um are there saplings like up to like 50 feet out of the forest, like if the forest is like growing right, um trees will start to grow like towards the outside past it? Can I like try to get a couple of them if I see any that are uh mutated?
Oh, and these are saplings you're wanting. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead and roll the survival check real quick. I won't make it too high. It's not gonna be very hard.
Yeah.
can I pray to the god of the sunset and ask him if he approves of these trees blocking his light from touching the ground?
Sure, you can say it will say you do that while this is happening. Uh, I'll say with an 18, out of all the ones that are there, um, the I say you're able to find two that are really good, like specimens of the trees that are grown enough to being like show uh like the whatever's affecting these trees is affecting these saplings. All the rest of them don't look like they have it yet.
Sick.
And then go ahead and just give me a general D20 roll, just a straight D20 roll.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll run over there.
I can roll it for you if need be. Okay. Yeah, you you don't get a direct response back, but you do get a general like feeling in your head that that Set doesn't like what's going on with the this dark forest.
We gotta cleanse the forest. Do we fertilize the soil through burning?
Well, considering you saw Jordan try that just a few minutes ago, you assume that's probably not an option currently.
Well, I mean, what if we were on a bigger scale?
You probably need more powerful magic.
Yeah.
More power.
Does anyone know somebody that has firestorm or meteor swarm?
Yeah, let me just
Mm.
ask that casual level 20 wizard that lives in town.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the Monster Hunter Guild. It's like, do you got a guy of firestorm?
Yeah, he's currently fighting Godzilla in the ocean on a different
Damn.
plane.
Why is he using fire in the ocean?
Because that's the only damage type that Godzilla's weak to for some reason.
But he has the
He's
wet
wet, so he
condition.
actually
No.
only takes half damage, yeah.
So we'll say you guys probably get
That guy's screwed.
at least a little ways from the forest, and then do your fucking long rest and whatnot. Um, we'll probably say that's a good place because I know Lizabisa's gotta probably or needs to probably go
Yeah.
soon, and then probably wants to get some sleep. Just so I know for next session, where would you guys like to go from here?
Well, we don't have
What
much going
exactly are
on.
we looking for at the current moment?
We were just checking out what was good. We were trying to go farther than anyone had gone into the woods.
Are we still looking for those people by chance?
No.
I think those are over here.
That's number 3 you're talking about, but number 1, the local boy that's gone missing, that one's still posted. And
Yeah,
yes, you're
he's
looking for
dead.
missing people.
It's been
I
like
say
days
fuck
and
that
days.
little boy. I do not give a shit.
Whoa.
No, not in that way. God,
Oh,
there are too many crow beasts in this forest over here. Anywhere in that general area, there's too much crow shit happening over there. I do not want anything to do with that forest.
yeah.
The crows,
Ask Lilith what the crows be doing,
the
bro.
crows are just literally vibing in the forest, man. They're just. Mm, mm.
I'll need to set up a ritual to actually see if I can get my prayer answered. I'd rather do that in town than here.
Fair. You have like a set up church,
What? I
didn't you?
my patron's god dad has a set up church.
I mean,
Yeah.
they like if you
Okay.
went there, it would. I wouldn't say it would be like just at the same as being at the Temple of Lilith for a connection, but you could go there and
Mm-hmm.
it would probably help out at least somewhat if you wanted to.
Yeah, that was the plan.
But
In terms of where we're going immediately,
Do we have a volcano?
Do I have a volcano? Let me check my
Yeah.
backpack real
Well, I
quick.
will say, because nobody's
It's on
mentioned
the
it.
island.
Nobody's mentioned it before. There is a fucking like right over there.
Oh yeah, I never saw that smoke. I thought it just blended in with the snow above it.
I would
Yeah, let's
say
go to the
I would say since you guys like haven't been this far up, you would just now probably notice it.
Yeah,
Because
let's go to the volcano, bro.
the mountains kind of hide it from where you guys are unless you're just like looking directly on the map. But yeah, your characters would probably now notice that.
I don't see why not. Might be interesting. I think the missing people were that way, so we can go
Yeah, so from
back that way.
yeah, the I think it's number 3 is the number 3 mission on the side quest thing was in this like area over here. Like in this general fucking vicinity.
I say that we go there. I do not like whatever plan you're planning with this 25, 35, 45, 55.
Oh, going up to check out the volcano and then coming down through the river system to get down to the forest where the missing people are.
Why are we checking out the volcano?
Just seemed cool.
Because it's cool.
They want to go have a
Okay.
chat. They want to go have a chat with a lava elemental.
I want to
Okay.
throw plastic into a volcano.
I
Well,
want to throw
see,
my
the way
car
I
I
back.
see
feel
it is a volcano
I
is the
feel
closest thing to the sun I can get. So
I want to
I
be like
feel
all
like
those people a couple of years ago who were throwing their car batteries into the ocean, except I want to be
oh
more
my
extreme.
just go
god.
sacrifice people to the
Who was
volcano, dude.
throwing car batteries into the ocean?
I
Just fucking people on the internet as a meme were doing it.
What?
yeah, there was people throwing like electric scooters into the bays and rivers and
It,
oceans
it
for
got
one day.
so bad that the like
Oh
I
yeah.
forget who came out and said something about it, but like they were issuing an official statement like, please don't throw your car batteries into the ocean.
It's like I can understand it as a bit for like dynamite fishing or like, as a joke, but like actively just throwing electronics into a lake for no reason.
I think it was like either Amsterdam or it's like somewhere in Europe. They were like, whenever they got the electric scooter things like popping up, they got like pissed off and just like started throwing them in the canal.
That's funny. It sounds like something
Okay,
people in
so
Amsterdam or Poland would do.
so volcano down to there. Okay, good. I now know what I need to plan out for next session. But yeah, we'll stop there. You guys are taking your long rest and whatnot, and seems like a good place to stop.
Word.
Yeah,
GG's, GG's.
GG's easy. Call me anytime you need some CC to just one shot something for you.
Yep.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? I have the perfect name for this episode when I upload it.
Call me when you want and call me when you do.
It's gonna be Bird Up.
Bird up.
Yeah, from like
Word
the
up.
from the Eric Andre show.
Yeah, yeah. Bird up.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys. I got stuff I got to go do before I got to go to bed, and then I got a long day tomorrow.